Come on guys, T3 Collect here at Cinemark, my hometown. I'm about to go watch The Crow with Bill Skarsgård. Now you guys know I'm a huge fan of the original movie with Brandon Lee, but I know going into this movie, this is a reimagining of the graphic novel, not the original film. So go in knowing that. Anyway, I'll let you know my out of theater reaction when it's over. Alright guys, so just got out of The Crow starring Bill Skarsgård and FKA Twigs. I think I have that right. um, it wasn't a bad movie. It really wasn't that bad of a movie. I will say it is a little slow. The first act's kind of slow. I wasn't bored. I will say that. I wasn't bored in this movie at all. Thought the action was great. The third act is pretty bonkers. I can see where it has the John Wick element, but not really. It's its own thing. Skarsgård was really good as a different version of Eric, and the I don't know, the bad guys. I wish they could have done a little bit more with them. I think really what I took away from this movie is it needed a soundtrack. Not saying that the soundtrack in this movie is bad, it just needed that gothic industrial soundtrack. If that makes sense. Like the first movie soundtrack is probably one of the best soundtracks ever made. This is a totally different movie, so I went in knowing this movie was a reimagining of the graphic novel, not the 1994 Brandon Lee film. So, and I grew up reading that comic, the comic, Caliber comic, and then the graphic novel. So I did have the elements of the graphic novel in here, which I liked a lot. But yeah, it was a little slow. The villain could have been done maybe better, and the other, I guess, bad guys, people that kill them, they could have developed the bad guys a little better, like the original movie where they had, you know, the villains and like T-Bird and Tintin and Skank and Fun Boy. I wish they would have done a little something different with these villains, bad guys, whatever you want to call them. But I think that was a little lackluster. But overall, I enjoyed the film. I did not think it was that bad. I know Coy put out his review today, and it sounded like he was basing it off the 1994 film. I just want to tell you guys, if you're going to see this movie, do not go in expecting this to be that Crow. This is a total different thing, and I do like that it's a totally different thing. Do I like that they use Eric Draven, which they never say his last name, they just say Eric and Shelley. So they never call her Shelley Webster, they never call him Eric Draven. So it's just a total new thing for this generation, I'm assuming. But overall, I did not think it was that bad. Slow the beginning, picked up during the second act. Third act was pretty bonkers. The kills are freaking gnarly, more horror-esque, very bloody, but overall, not bad. If I was going to score this movie, I would say probably a 3.5 or 4 for me, which, me being the huge Crow fan, I would have never expected to, I guess, rate this movie that high. Will I see it again? I don't know. I may come see it again, second viewing this weekend, but I don't feel like this movie's going to make a lot of money, all because people are going to base it off the Brandon Lee film. If you read the comic, you guys will probably enjoy it. If you've never read the comic, never seen the first or any of the sequels, I think you'll enjoy it. And yeah, that's my out of theater reaction. So yeah, go watch it. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for the love. We'll see you guys on the next out of theater reaction, whatever the hell that is. So see you soon.